But now you see, Niner gang, 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 Niner.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the show, 49ers Quez, on my channel, theSportsQuez, and I'm your host, Quez. Now, if you didn't already know, it is bang, bang, Niner, gang, till the day I die. And I ain't even playing. I ain't even decide to rhyme to the end there. You ain't even catch that. Nah. But seriously though, I'm a Niner fan. You're a Niner fan if you're here. If you're not, I'm going to turn you into one. It happens to everybody that's around me. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's never been one. Until we get on the field. And then it's still not. But anyway, I've been a Niners fan for years, since Jerry Rice, pretty much. So Jerry Rice is my first 49er love, if you will. No Diddy. And yeah, I fell in love with the Niners since then. I was definitely young, but I was still old enough to know what was going on with the sport, blah, 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 blah. And I just stayed with the colors ever since then. You know what I'm saying? Hey Alexa, play Bang Bang Niner Gang by E40. Alright, I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, so 49ers, since then, till now, till forever, y'all with me, you know what it is. So you know what I'm about. You know what else I'm about? I'm about sick and tired of the Brock Purdy slander. I'm so sick and tired of being so sick and tired of this conversation. It's not even funny. It's literally not even funny. And it is slander. I looked up the definition. Look. Slander. Making a false or damaging statement about someone verbally with intent to harm their reputation. You think I'm being dramatic, don't you? You think I'm being dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. These people were obviously saying things that are not true about Brock Purdy. I still don't get it to this day. I don't even understand why this is a thing. And yes, it is with intent to damage his reputation. And you know why? Because it's to boost theirs. Because they didn't pick Brock Purdy. They didn't think he was going to be nothing. And for some reason, after 31 games or however many it's been, they still can't see what their eyes are telling them that they're looking at. But I'm here to change all that. I'm definitely here to change all that. By the way, example, I just heard just this morning. So, spoiler alert, if you can't read, this video is about the top 10 list that ESPN put together that is trash pretty much every single year. Along with every other list that they do. I'm tired of looking at them. I want to make my own. This is what this is. So they made their list, right? They're talking about it on all the sports channels today, of course. Undisputed was one of them. Incoming Brock Purdy slander. Keyshawn Johnson. Along with many others. Thankfully, Nick Wright was not on TV today. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson. He's riding for Dak Prescott, right? Got him in the top 5. The question is, does Brock Purdy, Jordan Love, and I think it was Jalen Hurts deserve to be in the top 10? Obviously weren't. That's why they're asking the question. So he's riding super hard for Dak. Paul Pierce is just saying whatever Keyshawn's saying because he don't know nothing about it. He just agreeing with the football guy sitting next to him. Which happens a lot on that show. But he's talking about Purdy, and thank you, Skip, by the way. Random, very rare shout out for Skip Bayless. He's actually on Brock's side on this one. Appreciate that. He's only believing what he sees, but whatever. But Keyshawn goes, he's not supposed to be in the top 10. Skip is like, well, I mean, they played each other twice, and Purdy outplayed him both times. 42-10, by the way. And Keyshawn goes, oh yeah, well, I mean, he didn't light the world on fire that game. He played okay. Bro, what do you want? Bro threw for 250 yards and 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. So I guess he wanted him to throw for 330 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then he was lighting the world on fire. I guess 4 touchdowns in the game. That's just, everybody does that. People just do that every week. I guess I don't watch enough football. I guess I'm a casual. Doesn't make any sense to me. By the way, Dak Prescott in both of those games. In the 42-10 or whatever it was blowout, 14 of 24, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, bro. How are you going to win a game like that? Brock Purdy, first playoff game ever, outplays him, doesn't throw any touchdowns, but also doesn't make any mistakes. Dak Prescott, 2 picks, 1 touchdown, loses to a rookie who only got 7 games under his belt. But this is who y'all, right? So, don't think I'm just talking. I got numbers. Of course I got numbers. I don't just bring this up. So, this is ESPN's top 10. Let me get my sheets here. ESPN's top 10. This is what they put together. I'm going to put it up on the screen here too so y'all can see it, obviously. Mahomes, nobody's arguing about Mahomes. We're not here to do that, okay? Mahomes is the best quarterback for what? I don't know who this guy is, all right? I don't know what he's made of. Mahomes, number 1. Burrow, number 2. Allen, Lamar, Stafford, number 5. Herbert, CJ, Rodgers, Goff, Dak. All right? That's their top 10. All right? Not bad. A little weird in the middle, but yeah, I'm not too upset with their list. I got most of the same people. It's the people that are getting mad that we're even thinking that Brock Purdy deserves to be on this list. It's those people that this video is aimed at. All right. But at the same time, Brock Purdy not being on the top 10 on this list makes it a trash list. All right. So, like I said, I got stats. All right. We're gonna go over this. I'm gonna tell you, out of these top 10 people, plus Purdy, where they ranked in the league last year and some of the year before. All right, because what else do we have to go on besides our eyes and then the record of our eyes, which is stats. All right, my top 10. I threw my top 10 away. Sorry, guys. My top 10: Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, Allen, Stafford, Brock, Goff, Dak, CJ, and Aaron Rodgers. Don't come at me with the Aaron Rodgers stuff, all right? Until I say so, Aaron Rodgers is the top 10. I can't take him out. He hasn't been Aaron Rodgers as of late. But until it's proven to me that he can't be anymore, my man's is in the top 10. We're talking about Aaron Rodgers. Don't play with me, all right? He's him. I don't care what drugs he's doing, what ayahuasca, what retreats he's going on, what golf games he's attending. Until further notice, that man is Aaron Rodgers, all right? So, I looked up, what's this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5-ish categories. I didn't pick them out by hand. If you go to NFL.com, these are just the first ones that pop up, all right? So, I'm going to tell you the category and where they ranked. I'm going to do it in order of where they ranked amongst each other, if that makes any sense. You'll get it as it goes. You hear a lot of same names at the top. Fair warning. So, 2023 stats of these top 10 quarterbacks, plus like, I think 1 or 2 more, all right? Yards. Goff, 2nd in the league. Dak, 3rd. Allen, 4th. Purdy, 5th. Mahomes, 6th. All right. CJ, 8th. Stafford, 11th. Herbert, 18th. Burrow, 25th. I think I said Lamar 15 somewhere in there. All right. So there's Purdy in the top 5 category. Dak also in the top 5 category. Well played. Completion percentage. Dak, number 1. I had to hold up real quick. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. Great job, Dak. Completion percentage, first. Purdy, third. I think Tua was second. So Purdy, third, another top 5 category. Goff, sixth. 2 top 10 categories for Goff. Lamar, 7th. Mahomes, 8th. Burrow, 9th. Allen, 10th. Herbert, 16th. Stafford, 25th. A lot of mid in there. And they got Stafford in the top 5. A lot of mid in there. I think I do too. Touchdowns. Dak, first again. Look at him. I'm sleep on him. I'll sleep on Dak the whole time. Cowboys fans. My bad. Not too hard on Dak, maybe? We'll see. Dak, first in touchdowns. Purdy, third again? Nah. My eyes must deceive me. Ain't no way this boy is in the top 5 3 times in a row. That's what it says. I don't know. Purdy, third. Goff, 4th. Allen, 5th. Mahomes, 8th. Stafford, no, sorry. Lamar, 11th. Stafford, 12th. CJ, 14th. Burrow, 21st. Keep this in mind. Burrow missed 7 games. Herbert missed like 4 games. And then Stafford missed 2 games. I think Herbert missed like 4 games. 4 or 5, something like that. So take some of these stats with a grain of salt. The per game stats and the average stats shouldn't be affected. But, touchdowns, interceptions got to be affected positively and negatively depending. So yeah, touchdowns, we ended up at Burrow at 21st, so, that's, give or take whatever. Interceptions, the way NFL puts the stats is so weird. They put like receivers and running backs and all that stuff. So if I put in interceptions, now every running back in the league that didn't throw an interception is going to be on the first 12 pages. Like, I ain't got time for that. So I just ranked them amongst each other on this one. So we'll do reverse order, regular order. Let's do reverse order, count them down. There was 10 of y'all. So Allen, 10th. We all know he got a turnover issue. The man got a turnover problem. He loved giving the ball to the other team. Fumbles and interceptions. I don't know what it is. Yeah, so Allen, 10th. Mahomes, 9th. Goff, 8th. Purdy, 7th. Womp, womp, womp. Caveat, he tied with Stafford. They both had, I think, 11 picks. Both had 11 picks. So 7th and 6th, Purdy and Stafford, whatever order you want to put them in. 5th, Dak. Nice job on the picks. 4th, Herbert and Lamar. 2 caveats there. Herbert, he missed a couple games, or missed, 4 or 5 games, so I can't say he definitely would have thrown a pick. He was keeping them down. Great job. But I can't say he wouldn't have for sure. It's the NFL. Probably would have thrown 1 or 2. So that would have moved it. And then Lamar, he was third in interceptions, as far as least interceptions thrown. But, he has a fumbling issue as well. So 2 caveats there. No hate, just, keeping it real. Second was, I think, Tua or something. And then CJ is first. Yeah. Okay. So CJ was first, so great job, CJ. Again, great rookie. I was telling my friends about him early in the season. I'm an Ohio State fan too. I'm from Ohio. Whatever. I like the Niners. But I'm an Ohio State fan. So the first couple games I saw out of CJ, I was like, yo, this is a different dude, bro. This is a way different guy. He didn't look like this at Ohio State. He looked good. He didn't look like this, though. So I was telling him early, and then I didn't know he was going to do that the whole season, though. I thought he was just showing flashes. Nah. Bro's here. Bro's definitely here. So great job for him. Only had 5 picks as a rookie. That's insane. He's in the middle of the pack in touchdowns, but still, doesn't matter. And then the last category was the passer rating. Brock Purdy, first. 113 passer rating, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? That's not a real number. I'm not sure if I've ever done that in Madden. 113. That's crazy. I know I've done it in NCAA, but that's a different scale. 113. Dak was second, but he was so far away. He was still 8 points away at 105. That's how far Purdy away was from everybody else in the field in passer rating. That is absurd. Dak was second. Lamar fourth. Crazy. 102. 102 passer rating. I think Tua also had over 100. CJ 100 in the flat as a rookie. Passer rating 6th in the league. Insane. Goff 8th. Mahomes 13th. Stafford 14th. Herbert 12th. Skip that one. My bad. So Herbert 12th. Mahomes 13th. Stafford 14th. Allen 15th. Burrow 17th. What I'm seeing is I said Purdy's name a lot early. I never said him at the bottom of the list or the middle of the list. Except for picks. He was in the middle of the list on picks. Everything else is top 5. Alright? I'm tired of the conversation. I'm just tired of the conversation. There's nothing to back up anything that they're saying. They're saying, oh, he can't play when somebody gets injured. We've already proven that. Oh, what happens if he's down in the game? He's already proven that in the regular season and the playoffs. Oh, what about when it was raining and he was coming off the game from the concussion and Lamar didn't beat the crap out of him? Everybody has a bad game. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's had one. Everybody's had one. Everybody's had one. I don't know what to say. And I'm tired of the, oh, it's just the system. Oh, it's just the offense. Oh, it's just Kyle Shanahan. Do you guys know how many quarterbacks we've gone through since Shanahan has gotten here? The offense has never looked like this. Not close. Not close. It's never looked like this. It's never shown flashes of this kind of consistency at all. I love Jimmy G. I'm probably one of his biggest supporters. Do not talk about Jimmy G in my comment section. I'm not playing, bro. That dude brought us from... Y'all remember where we was at, man. Y'all gotta give this man some love for bringing us all the way back from that from that to winning 6 consecutive games or 6 out of 7 or whatever it was at the end of 2000 whatever year he came, 17, 18. Y'all gotta give him love for that, man. Y'all got to. And we've gone from that to consistently having expectations of being in the Super Bowl. Since Jimmy G, not just since Brock. Since Jimmy G, we've been expecting to go to the Super Bowl every single year, and he started that. Y'all got to stop talking about him like that. It's disrespectful. As Niners fans, we got to stop that. We got to. But anyway, all that to say, he's not as good as Purdy. He's not. Oh, I don't want to hear, oh, well, the completion percentages were the same. I don't care about that, bro. Y'all be the same people calling other people casuals in the comment section. Y'all the same ones. The same exact ones. The difference between here and here in the NFL, or even here and here in the NFL, is ridiculous. It's a crazy percentage. If I'm running a route, if I'm running a slant, right, and you hit me in the hands right here, that's a good route. That's a good one. If the defender's behind me, and you hit me right here in the chest, that's good. I can catch it. It's secure. Dude's probably gonna tackle me. If he hits it over here, my body's already turning. Catch it. I'm already leaning. Maybe he's gonna catch me, but I'm still able to keep my speed and not slow down or do any of this to catch it. Yes, it's a completed. Both of these are completions. This is a completion in more yards, more than 1 or 2 yards, and that's why Brock Purdy is first. Another stat: he's first in yards per completion. I'm tired of the talk, y'all. I'm tired of the talk. It's the offense. It's the offense. The offense is made for yak yards. And y'all think that goes against my argument, but it doesn't. It's made for yak yards. So if the quarterback is not accurate, then the offense doesn't work. That means it doesn't move downfield, right? Let's see. Is Purdy accurate? It says here he's 3rd in the league in accuracy. That's pretty good. So I guess the offense must be moving if the... Oh, yeah. He's 5th in the league in yards. That's pretty good. That probably leads a touchdown. Oh, 3rd in the league in touchdowns. What do you know? So yes, Jimmy completed the passes, but he didn't put him in the spots that Brock puts him in, and he doesn't take the chances that Brock took. Flat out. Y'all know that. Y'all know that, man. Just keep it real with yourselves. Keep it real with me. And we can be on the same T. E to the A to the M. Slim. Y'all didn't even know I made an Eminem reference. That was a double. Let's go. Man, what else do I want to talk about? I just had so much. Yeah, it's great. And it wasn't just a good year. It wasn't just like, oh, this is a fluke. He had a great, he had a really good year. MVP for however many weeks until he had one bad week. Whatever. But it's not just that. You want to say it's just that? It's not just that. It's not just that. Niners fans, you know it's not just that, right? Man, bang, bang, Niner game real quick. Time out. Bang, bang, Niner game. Time out real quick. Can I get one? Hey, shit. So those who would have said, oh, it was just 1 year, last year. Let me get my paper again. Let me get my paper again. I take notes. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts. He only threw 170 passes. He started halfway through the year. What do you want from him? In those 170 passes, he was 3rd. It's a 3. He was 3rd in yards per attempt. And what was he this year? 1st. That matches it. Completion percentage. Top 10 both years? Impossible. 13 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. I think he had 31 and 11 this year. That's about the same kind of pace. Passer rating. 1st as a rookie? 107? My man's is averaging in a year and a half 110 quarterback rating. Sorry, passer rating. For those who don't think that matters, Pat Mahomes was 3rd with a 105. I'm sure it matters for him. I say all that to say, enough is enough, bro. Get a man his flowers. I don't care where he was drafted. The quarterback position is about leadership, getting your team down the field, getting your team to the playoffs, getting your team through the playoffs to the Super Bowl, and then winning the game. Brock Purdy, in 2 seasons, is 24-7, has led his team, has moved his team down the field, has gotten them to the playoffs, has gotten them all the way to the end. The only thing that stopped him last year was an injury. It's the only thing that stopped him, and he still came back on the field. He still came back on the field. I don't know, that's underrated to me. Whatever, he's out there with no arm. Handing it off or not, bro had no arm. We could have put anybody back there to hand it off. Everybody knew what we were doing. The defense knew what we were doing. The Eagles fans knew what we were doing. We knew what we were doing. They could have put anybody back there. Brock wanted to be out there to take that crazy L with his team, knowing what was about to happen. All right? Leadership. Them boys know that in the locker room. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Hey, never mind. I ain't going to do that again. But I hope that sews it up for some of you haters out there. There are players, don't care. We about to be there at the end of the year. Oh my God. I can't stop. Anyway, follow my channels and all that good stuff like that. This one is theSportsQuez. I also have a reaction channel. That's TSQ Reacts, theSportsQuez. You get it? theSportsQuez, TSQ Reacts. Also on YouTube. Obviously, the thing's going to be in the description. You can just click on it. And then, once my music gets back to where I want it to be, I'll get my music page running again. And we'll have all kinds of fun. And I'll be a busy man. And that'll be fun too. But until the season, you can enjoy me stomping on these dudes. And hopefully we ain't got to hear no more BS. But we probably will. But that's okay. We'll listen to it all the way until we get that number 6. And I'll celebrate with y'all then too. So this is the theSportsQuez /Quez / the 49ers Quez Show, episode 1. Thanks for joining me. Catch y'all in the next time. Cool runnings.
Niner gang. Niner gang, 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 Niner